Hey YouTube, this is Kyle from Mr. K's Math and Science channel. Got a great video for you today on the classification of matter, pure substances versus mixtures, and homogeneous versus heterogeneous mixtures. So let's get started. Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. It's the material that makes up all things. As we jump into the classes of matter, we want to define four terms. We have elements, which cannot be broken down and have unique properties relative to other elements. For example, a periodic table of elements. All those elements are considered different and have different, unique properties relative to each other. Then we have atoms. Atoms are the smallest particle of an element that retains the chemical properties of that element. Molecules. Molecules are two or more atoms bonded together. For example, oxygen gas, O2, ammonia, NH3, glucose, C6H12O6, and C60, which is also known as a buckyball. And lastly, we have compounds. Compounds are two or more different elements bonded together in a fixed ratio. For example, we have carbon dioxide, CO2, and water, H2O. Matter can be broken down using this flowchart. Matter is broken into pure substances and mixtures. The pure substances are then broken down into elements or compounds. The mixtures are broken into homogeneous versus heterogeneous mixtures. Examples of elements might include copper. Until 1982, pennies were primarily made of copper. Now they contain mostly zinc. We also have compounds. The example previously used was ammonia, NH3, where we have nitrogen covalently bound to 3 hydrogen atoms. We have homogeneous mixtures. An example of a homogeneous mixture might be something like brass. That's a mixture of copper and zinc. And we're not going to discuss impurities in this discussion. And lastly, heterogeneous mixtures might be something like M&Ms, where we have multiple different colors. There's no clear pattern. They're just randomized and can be thrown in any arrangement as you wish. Let's take a minute, look at these four examples, and try to determine if they are pure substances or mixtures. We have argon, spaghetti and meatballs, my favorite, air, and aluminum foil. Argon is a gas. It's one of our noble gases in group 18 in the periodic table. Spaghetti and meatballs, of course, that's one of our favorite pasta dishes. Air. Air can be made of many different things, primarily nitrogen, oxygen, other trace gases. And then we have aluminum foil. That's what we use in our kitchen. So take a second, think about those. So argon is considered a pure substance. It is just the element argon. Spaghetti and meatballs, that's of course a mixture. Air, as I said, it's made of nitrogen, oxygen gas, several other trace gases. So that's a mixture. And aluminum foil. Aluminum foil is made of aluminum, so it's pure. Now let's determine if these examples are examples of homogeneous or heterogeneous mixtures. You have pecan pie, concrete, sugar water, and shampoo. So for pecan pie, you have a pie crust, you have some pecans, several other things. We can consider this to be a heterogeneous mixture because it is not the same throughout. The same goes for concrete. Concrete is made up of a mixture of sand, rocks, aggregates, etc. It's not the same throughout, therefore it's heterogeneous. Sugar water, or what we try to give to hummingbirds, we assume that that's fairly homogeneous because it is the same throughout. We don't typically have chunks of sugar sitting in our sugar water. Shampoo is also considered homogeneous because it is the same throughout. Now I know there's some soaps out there that have aggregates in them, stuff like that, but let's just consider a simple case where shampoo is the same throughout and therefore homogeneous. If you have any questions, comments about this video, or would like to suggest content for future videos, please send me an email at stein51687@yahoo.com. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.